Yeah.
So he's not. I found out he's not feuding with Michael B. Jordan. He's actually feuding with Irvin Winkler, who's
Right.
been with him since the beginning.
Yeah, I think we should talk about this. I think this is an important framing of the movie for what it is. You know? So Rocky, Stallone is angry. He wants the rights back to Rocky. He wants partial rights. Stallone wrote the original Rocky script and he played Rocky.
Yep.
But when he was a young up and coming actor with no credits, he wrote Rocky.
Right.
And basically, as part of his deal to star in Rocky, he sold the rights to Irvin Winkler, to the character. You know? I don't know. I think then Stallone went on to become one of the most famous and successful actors of all time. Had a great career, made a bunch of movies, made a bunch of Rocky movies.
Yeah, a lot of Rocky movies.
Has just had an awesome run. Do you feel that he should get some rights back? Do you feel that he was that do you feel like for some reason that those should be returned to him?
I think he should get a piece of it. But that being said, if him getting a piece of it would be a courtesy, not a requirement, because you can call it unfortunately, but you can also call it fortunate because it made his career, and he's made millions and millions because of that sale. He sold it. It was sold. Those Hollywood contracts, they don't play, man.
Yeah.
Like the Beatles, Michael Jackson owned the Beatles music.
Yeah.
It still to this day like blows my mind. So I think it would be a courtesy of like, we'll give you a piece of the action, but not a requirement at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's his though. I mean, this is like this movie doesn't exist without him, and you hear the backstory, like Rainbow said, he did the damn thing, like the passion. You know, you heard the story that, you know, Henry Winkler like picked him up on the side of the road with his broken car.
Yeah.
And they were gonna that movie could have went in so many different directions, and he fought to just make it Rocky with him.
He made it Rocky with him, and he got his shot because of that. Because of at the time he had no pull. Stallone in Rocky meant nothing.
No.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
So he did get his big break because Irvin Winkler, I was looking up a little more about this. He actually had to he put his house up on this movie.
Really?
He mortgaged his house for part of the financing. He did a lot, you know?
He did do a lot.
And like nobody in no other scenario, can you imagine a scenario where some indie actor writes a movie and then, you know, a big studio wants to make it and they let him star in it?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. He would have. It was like, you know, Tarantino fighting against Travolta in a movie.
Right.
Like, you know, when studios are like, no, they'll draw the line, and usually the producer has to do something extreme to make that happen. So it just would be a courtesy. But we live in a world where Marvel Comics, who created Spider-Man, cannot get Spider-Man back into their studio.
Right.
They're currently Disney is trying to give Hulu to Universal just to get Hulk and Namor rights. So because they don't have distribution rights, they're willing to give up Hulu. That's that form of entertainment law is no joke. Everything is like ironclad. So he sold it. So maybe the courtesy would be, how much money you're going to put up for this? Like, are you willing to buy it back? You know, because Paul McCartney did try to buy the music back. He got outbid.
I don't think there's any buying it back. It's just not going to happen.
Now, no, because it's. He made it was like $54 million.
Even before that, it's still one of the biggest franchises of all time.
Yeah,
there's just no buying it back. It's like it's one of those instances. To me, it's the scenario where it's like you loan someone $1 for a lottery ticket, and then they win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you entitled to that money?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just.
Ooh, that's a good. Yeah,
good
comparison.
They both. They got a lot out of it, both of them. But, you know, I don't know. A deal's a deal, kind of.
It is a deal. It's a deal.